friends call me Tay, but I am making a video about my story I had written. Uh, just a story about, well, my life this past year. It's been complete hell, but yeah, I want to tell you a story about my dad that started on April 13th, 2011. And he was involved in a pretty bad auto accident that was not his fault. That was when my world started turning upside down. Well, when that morning I was about to go to school, uh, like legit, I'm about to walk out of my house. I need to call um my dad, or my dad's phone. My brother's on it, and he's saying we just got hit. Cool, right? So I was just like, "You guys okay?" I'm like freaking out on the phone, and my brother's fine. The car's totaled, but my dad, on the other hand, he was hurt. He hurt his leg. Um, said he hit his head pretty hard, but so the ambulance took him to the hospital. And my mom's telling me I should go to school, and I'm like, what? No. Well, anyways, I don't want to talk about that. Well, not that part. But he was diagnosed with a brain injury and spinal injury after the accident. During his first 7 months after the accident, he underwent numerous treatments for both areas of the injuries that would hopefully make him better. His spinal area saw great improvement. We just wish the brain injury would have improved as well. Cognitive skills started diminishing rapidly, and the pain and pressure he was experiencing in his head and back of his neck were getting worse. And after numerous trial and error treatments by his neurological team, a wonderful doctor by the name of Dr. Kenneth Allen figured out what was causing his extreme pain and what has caused the um, cognitive skills to drastically diminish. Along with severe concussion, my dad had torn his upper dura along the brainstem of his spine and brain. Um, he had been leaking spinal fluid all this time. Starting in November 2011, my dad underwent a total of four more surgeries that finally repaired the tear. Now August of 2011, and my dad is still suffering with cognitive issues that will probably be with him the rest of his life. They consist of speech impairment, double vision, loss of hearing, memory loss, balance problems that require walking with a cane, and constantly shaking, um, just to name a few. But he usually really shakes when he gets pissed off at me. So it's a little scary, but I should probably not get in trouble anymore. But anyways, he has rendered disabled because of these, and he still has pain and pressure in his neck and head as well. But there is a little light of good news. Last month, after some successful hyperbaric treatment, it was realized that maybe, just maybe, the, the success of treatments would translate into equal success at sea level. Some friends of my parents donated some airline tickets and hotel nights for my mom and dad to go to Florida. They were there for 8 days, and guess what? My dad had no pain, and he didn't have to take his pain meds that he's been taking for about 15 months now. He slept normal hours instead of his usual 16 to 18 hours a day. His cognitive issues still existed, but at least he had no pain. I mean, like, I'm excited. I want to get his butt to Florida. But by the time they got back from Denver, the pain and pressure had returned to my dad full freaking force. He was so excited but also very depressed. He still sleeps about 18 hours a day. Um, if he does any type of physical therapy, exercise, walking, daily activities, it increases his pain levels to the point where he just goes to sleep. And it sucks. He can't go anywhere without coming back home and just passing out. But so you see why? What? Sorry. Um, but you see why we were so excited um that to go to sea level and dealing with no pain. But both of his neurological teams have given him a green light to move that's going to help. At least now we know what can help my dad, and um, dad enabling himself to somewhat function without being in so much pain and not having to take those awful pain meds all the time. Problem is this: uh, we just found out this week that the lawsuit against the driver that did this to my dad will only cover about half of my dad's medical bills up to this point. Insurance has been used up and discontinued. My parents have lost their home they bought for us. My dad has lost his business due to not being able to work. They have sold most of our valuables and belongings, including their wedding rings, just to continue some treatment, pay bills, and also keep the collection company satisfied, whatever that means. My mom works and she can schedule on my dad's doctor's appointment. We have no home. Mom says that we're running out of money. We were lucky enough to get to live in a basement at a foundation for a little while. But we were asked to leave after my parents got back from Florida, saying we were too much of a burden. We now live in the basement of my grandparents, which is a struggle in itself because of space, and they themselves have helped financially all they can to this point that they're in a financial hole as well. My dad would need ongoing treatment, medication, therapy, procedures, and possible surgeries for the rest of his life. God only knows how much that's going to cost. But my mom keeps saying to me that we're going to make it. My parents will still have close to $160,000 in bills, even after the insurance pays their maximum. But I just want to get my dad to Florida so he can be my dad again. My dad has always been there to lift us up, lift us all up, no matter what the situation was. He helped my brother get to college on a full ride scholarship, athletic scholarship, by always staying positive, always doing your best, and never giving up, no matter what. He has been a great, loving husband to my mom for over 21 years now, and has been the best dad to me whenever I needed him and also when I didn't. I miss seeing him courtside at my volleyball games, seeing him in the audience at my dance, school, or whatever I have going on. We would always go fishing at Crystal Reservoir on Pikes Peak, or play basketball at parks. I really miss him. I just want to lift my dad up, make him smile like he always did for me. When he smiles now, I know he's suffering so much. I need your help. My family needs your help. My dad needs your help. With your help, I can get my dad to a pain-free environment at sea level in Florida. I know my mom, my brother, and I will get to see my dad smile again, just like he used to, and lift us all up as well. My dad has helped so many with his generosity towards our friends, family, and business companies, or community, and yet he will never, ever ask for help. So that is why I'm asking for you to help. Your contributions, whether big or small, will not go unnoticed. All I can offer as a thank you note that will be from the bottom of my heart. I really don't know what the price tag of everything, but it is overwhelming when you think about it and deal with it on a daily basis. Um, whew. The funds raised will go toward moving my dad, my mom, and me to Florida. That's like the only thing. That's the first thing we're gonna do. We're gonna get our butts to Florida, and anything left over will go towards the bills that we'll have. That we'll have, and probably gonna be a lot. But yeah, I don't even want to think about the future costs of his medical treatment. So if you could please share this website, www.indiegogo.com is Indiegogo, Indigogo. No, in I forget that. Indiegogo.com. With all of your friends and hopefully with the power and strength and numbers, we can all make this happen, friends. All I can say right now is thank you in advance for any prayers and kindness. My dad told me the other night that he hopes to go fishing with me again. Only it will be at sea level. I hope we can. Thank you, and hopefully we can do this. I mean, I'm praying, and I just thank you. I mean, we've gotten a lot so far, so thank you so much. Yeah, to share this with everyone.